I've not been doing videos for quite some time. Largely because Salawan, when you when you're going through issues in your life, sometimes those issues can overwhelm your mind and judge a majority of the space of your thoughts. And that's a lady go dumella gore o nagane ka tše dingwe dilo. So I used to do a lot of videos, a whole lot of videos, when I was really like focusing on my stuff. When my mind was not on other things, when I was focusing on what I'm doing, my motivation, teaching about health and wellness, spirituality, you know, just overall being able to be a sound person, personal development. So when I started experiencing difficulty in my own life, they say indeed that the people that you keep around you, man, they can either drag you down or they can pull you up. And I think I made a mistake of attracting some people. I guess I needed to learn the lessons. Attracting people who have issues that they have not worked on, and you begin to realize, hey, this person is not good for me. I need to separate myself from this person because they have not yet done the work on themselves. And because of that, I cannot be held captive by their inability to get out of whatever childhood traumas that they're dealing with. Mostly it's relationships. Sometimes we kopanale a famous actor and they're not who they used to be. And you ask yourself, like, what the hell happened? How come this person is not the way that they used to be? And you begin to become aware of the fact that that's because they got into mostly a marriage, a relationship, and it took a toll on them, bro. Broke their spirit. And now they cannot seem to remember who they were before all of this. It's just too much to bear. It's just too many issues. Too much has happened. He changed in so many ways, and as a result, he cannot recapture who he was before that. So it can really break your spirit. Meeting someone and finding that they're not good for you, and maybe you are then already in a situation where it's not easy for this person to be removed from your life. And when they are removed, they take a lot with them, a lot of who you build yourself as. And so then some people never recover from that. So I guess I went through it. But one thing that I can tell you that kept my mind focused on still building myself regardless of the issues that I was dealing with was my businesses. I know that the only thing you can only honor is my business. And so because of that, I would much rather focus my energy on my business because so I kept my focus on my business, even though my attention, my ability to work hard, everything about me was affected. I was not able to actually uh, chase with the same determination as I was before. So I then am grateful that my business has provided meaning and reason to keep going, and a commitment, to the future. And I think that's what saves many men is when you have a future to look forward to. Your own life, how you would want your life to be. If it inspires you enough, if you love what you're doing enough, you would love to see it grow and become something significant, it will inspire unto you. And with that type of inspiration, you are then going to find yourself being able to pursue and to even keep moving forward. So I think that's what kept me dealing with all of that. That's what kept me. And now, I'm like, whew, goddamn, dodge the bullet. Now, what do we do? Now it's like, let's remember who we used to be so we can get back the drive. But more importantly, now, let's now be aware of who we can be, who we should be going forward in order to build this me that I need to become to achieve these things that I now have been sacrificing all this time and effort into building. Now it's time for me to become the type of man who can be a business owner, who can run a successful business. Now it's time for me to develop those parts of my life. So now the lessons that I needed to learn, I guess, to get into the next chapter of my life, I have learned those lessons. And now I'm in a situation where I can now take what I did before the hiccup, and I can take what I have learned, the perspective that I've gained during the hiccup and even after the hiccup, and say, how do I build a wall? How do I build my life in such a way that nothing can actually deter me anymore going forward? That regardless of what's happening, I can minimize the amount of damage or the amount of harm that whatever potentiality can be, that I can be able uh, to rise above it. So it's incredible. I would love to come back to doing these videos, doing a lot more videos, and I am hoping and I'm hopeful and I'm excited at the idea that we can build a whole new journey now with moving parcels, with Mono Health, and with building local economy, with creating an online platform that can serve the community, with creating a digital platform that allows us to move parcels village to village, village to city, and we can have technology as a new way to actually build wealth or to bring wealth into the community. So yeah, I look forward to this whole journey and what it entails. And I hope that along this way, Ngakho now inspire someone to also remember who they are. Because you got to remember who you are. I remember, man, I'm a motivational speaker. That's what I do. I like to stand in front of people and share a message that can inspire them the same way that I was inspired by other people. And I found that as I do that a lot, I appreciate it and I like it and I like the effect that it has on other people. And I would like to continue to do that, you know? So let it be that it's something that inspires you and hopefully other people as well. To become, something better than what society sometimes expects from us. Because it's like, have I expected much? But when you know yourself, then hurry. I'm gonna show these people. I'm show them, I'm gonna show them. Like, I'm not even gonna show them, I'm gonna show me that I am who I say I am. Like Eminem said it. Alright, fam. I'll catch you on the next video. Cheers.